Genetic engineering and its ethical questions. Our modern-day understanding of genetic engineering came from the mid-1800s and a man named Gregor Mendel. He was among the first to determine how genes were passed on and how they determine traits. Over the years, we have taken his findings and tried to control genes by changing traits to suit ourselves. We have done this by doing experiments on small organisms like flies and bacteria. It wasn't until the late 1900s, however, that we successfully performed an experiment on a human, and from this arose many ethical questions that we need to ask ourselves, and that show just how dangerous genetic engineering can be. First, there is a clear difference between altering a somatic cell and a gamete cell. Somatic cells stay in the individual, so any mistake made during the procedure does not spread. Gametes, however, are passed on to offspring, so any mistake made in these can cause chain reactions that can spread over many generations and cause more harm than wanted. Secondly, parents being able to design their children is wrong. Being able to play God is not right, as it is not in our place to make humans. Doing this eliminates what it means to be human. And if the whole intention of genetic engineering is to eliminate diseases, then how do we know if the decisions we make for our child will do just that, and that they will be better off and more happy? Further, if a person's genome is sequenced, who is allowed to see it? Is it up to the person whom it belongs to, or is it able to be viewed by everyone? Then, what is to happen if it is viewed by insurance companies, for example? Would a company be able to deny coverage to someone who they see has a chance of getting a debilitating disease in the future, calling it a pre-existing condition? This could lead to large amounts of corporate discrimination, based solely upon genes and making it virtually impossible for anyone to get covered by insurance, as we are all genetically disabled. Finally, these procedures of genetic engineering are most likely to lead to a class system. The sheer cost of the procedures will only make them available to the rich, leaving the poor behind while they rise in power from perfection. If this goes on for a long enough time, it could cause a speciation within the human species, that is, make a new species of humans. Among other things, this would cause much social discrimination,